Welcome back yet again. My name is Kaz, and the nature of time is fluid. Let's play Sonic 2006-2012. This is a complimentary video to episode 17 of PokeCaptain's video, linked below. We'll start in 3, 2, 1, play. Alright, B ranked the last stage. Moving on. Come on, let's go. Go fast, guy. Man! Why you gotta be gross, guys? I think I got over that kind of stuff before I ever met them. Uh, Thrust also, whatever. Jets, Gundams. That was a useful cutscene. That was alright. Good. That was an amazing motion. Egg Wyvern. Oh, that's where that comes from. Okay. So in true time travel plot fashion, Sonic is the one who destroyed the thing that he's trying to save from being destroyed. Whatever. Egg Wyvern! Boss fight, go! Yeah, it's not bad. There's a lot of grabbing onto horns in this. We grabbed onto the Orca in the beginning. We grabbed onto that Cerberus boss, Egg Cerberus, I guess. And now Egg Wyvern has a horn too, and we have to grab onto that. No, I don't know. Wait till he charges you again and grab him? Shadow of the Colossus, Bird Colossus style? This is gonna take a while, isn't it? I really have to stop complaining about how long everything's going to take. I know precisely, mathematically, how long everything's going to take. Doesn't do anything to complain about it. What would be neat is if you could choose a more powerful pod to crash into. It's like crash into that, and it's like a little damage, and if you manage to crash into a smaller one, then that's more, because it's harder to get to. It's much better. I'm in actual danger. Now you like danger. Jeez. Egg Viper. Oh, the get a load of this boss. Well, that's all you get. Wah ha 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 ha. Set the controller down. Yep. Do you like to see a targeting thing? See, now the canopy is exposed, so you should try to hit Eggman. That's not what you should try to do. Oh, now we get to do that again. Well, we've had some extremely lackluster bosses so far. Cerberus was just really dumb. Silver was lame and unfair and had the potential to be completely different and interesting. That rotating thing with the 4 bits, they just went on and on about how much they loved it because just homing attack and got a bunch worked, and that was a measure of success in their minds. And now we're up to this, Egg Wyvern, and I don't know about this. I'm still up in the air, as it were. I honestly think this might be the most we're going to get out of this game. Like, this is still kind of weak. Mediocre at best, I think. But given what the game is, and how it controls, and what you do in it, this is about as inventive and interesting and fun as a boss fight can be. It has an adequate level of tension, I guess, pressure. This steady ratcheting up of pressure on you by removing the various safe places. So you have an overarching sense of impending doom from just losing your platform and not having anything more to stand on. And also an impending doom of the boss himself becoming harder and unleashing different attacks as you get him to his various stages. The stages of the boss fight feel natural, where, it's entirely within our plan to break open the first part of it to reveal Eggman there. So there's a lot that goes right in this whole boss fight. See, now he's just reading anything. It's such cheating. My book, it's right here. I am in despair once over again. Oh, hey, we have a pentomino. I like pentominos. I like carpenting in Puzzle Pirates. Not just because it has pentominoes, mind you, but that's part of it, I guess. I also like the idea that you're smacking Eggman in the face, so maybe I can actually, for the first time in this entire game, give them credit for the gameplay? That can't be right. That's kind of lame, though, the attack where he, intentionally misses you and then you have to homing attack him a bunch? No, let's mark it down to mediocre or adequate. One adequate boss fight in the entire game. Oh, sweet. One tiny little platform. That is excellent. Oh man, they're gonna lose. Ooh, boy. Damn it. Ah, well. Guess you can't have everything. That's pretty cool. He's fine. Hooray, tchotchkes. Act Mission. Maybe I could make a game called Act Mission. Maybe that wouldn't make any sense. I'm gonna not do that. Oh, it was 2:40 a.m. I just... I was mistaken before about what time it was. That's weird. Because the cleaning people shouldn't have... whatever. Ugh. The human girl part of it is really groan-worthy. Hooray! They're safe and in the field. They've made it back to Windows XP. Jeez, why you gotta go on about Kirsten Dunst? Alright, well, there you have it. Sonic 2006. I've gotten through it. I've gotten... Wait, why are there 30 more episodes? I guess I have to learn why, so we'll stick around for now. I guess I like how the game has the decency to simply end after that point. To be like, admit that they're out of ideas, and they're just like, well, you've been through one of each of the levels that we designed, so here's the boss and an ending. Pow. Whereas if that were a Final Fantasy game, this would be like the end of the intro stage or whatever, and you would go on this much, much lengthier journey that would be far more boring. I mean, as far as I can tell, this is about as good as any Sonic Adventure game ever was, so Sonic in 3D. What can you do? Things happen in a sequence, you run around a 3D environment, you beat up an egg robot at the end, and then it's over. Hooray. What? Why not? That's not bad. Man, these guys are tired at this point. 2:40 a.m. and all. The Shutar. Okay, guys, you're really bad at making fun of people's names, and it's a bad idea to begin with, so stop it. Kind of a metaphor for the game itself, too. Because there were very few good ideas in it, and most of them were bad ideas poorly implemented. And a few good ideas were also poorly implemented. We had, like, 2 adequate cutscenes. Maybe, like, 1 adequate cutscene, 1 legitimately good cutscene, which is astonishing in any game when it happens, and then doubly astonishing when it happens in a game that's as wretched as this one. And then there was perhaps Egg Wyvern was alright as a boss. Cerberus could have been alright as a boss, but just failed too much. True dat. Hey, I'm not in an I guess I am in an armchair, aren't I? Wonder Man. Hey, the modelers did alright, whatever. Oh yeah, you're timed on the credits. That would be pretty special. What? What is happening? You... Wait, use it? What is this song even? Um... Jeez. I guess I'm not familiar with all this stuff that they are, and I'm just kind of left out. Maybe that's a good thing then that I wasn't a part of this. I'm this total outsider, outside observer kind of thing. Then again, that might also have lent perspective to it, kind of reined them in, given them a missing corner or a missing piece. Yeah, you go on about how that design process may have happened, but the truth is, in all likelihood, more nightmarish than that because this is a, you know, major publishing house game. How do you mistake an egg roll for sauce? Or vice versa? Yeah. Havoc! I have a extra notion of just how frustrated KFJ is in that one little sequence right there. So that's a special moment for me, and none of you guys get to experience it. Sonic Team. Sega. That was a brief loading screen. Man, they all should have been that way.